You ever play a game and think, wow, I would actually really love to live there? I've played JRPGs for almost the last 30 years, and there's been so many worlds and towns and other places that I would just love to visit and love to live in. So today's video is all dedicated to JRPG worlds that, you know what, if there was a rental, hey, I'd apply. Let's go live there. What are the supermarkets like? Let's do it. So in today's video, yes, we're talking about JRPG worlds that I would love to live in. Now, before we get to that, don't forget to like and subscribe as always, and comment down below. Let me know what worlds you would love to live in as well. So let's get to the list. So let's start with Final Fantasy X. The world of Final Fantasy X, Spira, is one of the most breathtaking and emotionally rich worlds in JRPGs point blank. From the tropical beauty of Besaid Island to the serene waters of Macalania, there's a peaceful, almost spiritual quality to these landscapes, and yeah, it's probably done on purpose. Despite the looming threat of sin, the world is filled with tranquil moments. Swimming with the Besaid Aurochs, watching the fireflies at the moonflow, or relaxing at the temple with soothing music in the background. I mean, what makes Spira so appealing is its strong sense of culture. People here deeply believe in rituals, pilgrimage, and purpose, which gives even small towns a sense of sacredness. There's a quiet reverence that lives in every conversation, every ceremony, every song. It's a world that feels emotionally lived in, where the traditions aren't just lore. I mean, they're part of everyday life. You guys know how deeply the religion of this world runs, right? Living in Spira wouldn't be just about chasing adventure. I mean, it would be about finding peace in the journey. So whether you're watching Blitzball with friends, meditating in a temple, or dodging lightning bolts, I don't know whether you want to do that, but you know, it feels like a world where reflection and connection matter. Even with the looming threat of sin, as I said before, and it's kind of melancholy, Spira does feel like a place that teaches you to cherish the beauty in every moment. Now, I know I'm kind of cheating with this one because I'm including Like a Dragon, but being a newcomer to the Yakuza series, you know, plowing through every single game in just a matter of 3 months last year, I became enamored with the world of Kamurocho. And yes, I know, it's not the traditional fantasy world, but it's one of the most alive JRPG settings probably ever created. And, you know, because it's based off of real life, it makes sense. So whether you're grabbing a beef bowl or singing karaoke or helping some stranger with their problems, there's a sense of community and vibrancy that's hard to find in any other game. Despite the crime drama that happens, there is a cozy and lived-in feel to the city that makes it incredibly inviting. It's a city that rewards curiosity. Tucked between the neon lights and shady alleys are countless stories. One moment you're battling thugs and the next minute you're doing some other crazy side quests. I mean, it really walks that perfect line between gritty and heartfelt. Like a city that's tough on the outside but warm on the inside. Living here would be like starring in your own personal drama comedy. I mean, yeah, there's danger, but there's also deep loyalty to the people you know and an endless stream of oddball interactions that would make every day memorable. In a world where, despite the warring factions of the Tojo versus the Omi Alliance, I think you could carve out a little piece of happiness, one arcade game at a time. Chrono Trigger's world is pure time-traveling joy, offering multiple versions of history to explore, from ancient kingdoms in the sky to post-apocalyptic wastelands. But in the present-day era, life is peaceful and picturesque, with sunny towns, friendly neighbors, and a charming sense of simplicity. It's a place where you go to the fair, maybe stumble into a portal to the past. What makes the world of Chrono Trigger so endearing is how it balances wonder with warmth. Time travel isn't just a gimmick. I mean, it's a way of exploring how people, places, and emotions connect across generations. You see the same locations evolve, decay, and rebuild, and that gives the entire setting a beautiful, almost poetic sense of continuity. To live here would mean being surrounded by magic, history, and the joy of discovery. There's a fairy tale quality to it all, honestly, and where danger is fleeting, the friendships are quite literally timeless. It's a world that believes in second chances and in doing good, and in exploring not just the world around you, but the worlds that come before and after. Now, this is a game that I finally am playing. This is my very first Persona game, and this is the first time I'm actually talking about anything Persona related on this channel. But I'm not super far in the game yet, but Persona 3 Reload, it's interesting. It has a little bit of a darker tone, but it has this odd sense of comfort to it as well. Here you're a student at a quiet high school in a small seaside city, going to class, hanging out with friends, and slowly forming deep bonds with the people around you. There's something magical about this slice of life daily rhythm here, where ordinary moments just feel as important as battling shadows during the dark hour. The town here becomes your home in a very personal way. I mean, you've got people you can always run into, classmates with their own stories, and over time the world starts to feel like it's revolving around your friendships, doing the social links, of course, I mean, and even your choices as a whole. Even with this looming threat of mystery and darkness, there is a real sense of belonging here, and I think that's what's making me come back to this game again and again. Living in the world of Persona 3 wouldn't just be about fighting for your life or fighting for your friends. It'd be about learning how to live in the first place. I mean, appreciating things from your dorm or bonding with people you never expected to connect with in a bookstore, for example, and embracing the fleeting but beautiful nature of time itself. I mean, you literally play this game day to day. You do something new every day. It's melancholic, but it's also very cozy at the same time in the best possible way. And by the way, if you're enjoying this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. It's free, it supports the channel, and it does actually help quite a lot. Few JRPG worlds are as visually and conceptually stunning as Xenoblade Chronicles setting. Living on a massive titan surrounded by floating islands and cliffs and surreal wildlife. I mean, exploring places like Gar Plains or the marsh feels like stepping into a dream. It's the kind of world you want to explore just for the joy of being in it, you know? What really sets this apart is how nature feels alive. Day turns into night with shifting weather and music, wildlife migrates, and every corner of the world feels both ancient and untouched. You don't just travel from place to place. I mean, you feel the difference in elevation and atmosphere and the ecosystem. It creates a real connection to you and your environment. And you certainly know when you go from the Bionis to the Mechonis. It's a completely different cold world there, so we probably want to stay on the Bionis if we can. So living here would mean embracing that constant sense of discovery. I mean, you could spend your days walking cliffside paths over oceans of clouds or chatting with cheerful Nopon merchants. It's a world that constantly reminds you of how small you are and, you know what, how cool that can be. I've talked about this game a lot recently, but man, Grandia is the epitome of adventure for adventure's sake. It really feels like a 90s anime came to life, full of optimism, lush environments, small towns with big charm. You travel from your seaside village to floating ruins, all with a group of lovable characters who are just excited to see what's over the wall as you are. There's an infectious energy in Grandia's world. Every new place feels like it was crafted to encourage exploration. Even the scary dungeons, I guess, have an air of playfulness. You're never bogged down by cynicism, but instead the world is painted in bright colors. There's upbeat music and a tone that says, man, it's great to be here. We're going to have a great day and we're going to do some cool exploring. If you lived here, I tell you what, you'd never be bored. You'd meet some strange people, do your adventures, and eat home-cooked meals with your party before setting off on the next leg of your journey. Grandia really captures that wide-eyed wonder that makes childhood adventures so special, and really, honestly, it never lets go from start to finish. Earthbound is a world that is delightfully weird in all the best ways. Set in a quirky version of 90s suburban America, it's the place where you can fight hippies with yo-yos, get lost in a psychedelic dreamscape, or have your soul transferred to robotic bodies. It's so weird. Towns like Onett and Tucson have a low-key, nostalgic feel that makes them feel strangely comforting despite the chaos in the streets. It's satire, but it's also sincere. Beneath the bizarre humor and oddball characters is a world filled with love, family, friendship, and community. It really is at the heart of the game here. Everything feels handmade, like someone's lovingly weird scrapbook came to life. Living in Earthbound's world would be like living inside of a fever dream of the best parts of your childhood. I mean, it's not a perfect world, but it's one that always has a laugh and a mock pizza waiting for you. Suikoden 1 and 2 really offer a unique, livable world. While there are wars and conflicts, the emotional heart of both games lie in building your own castle and populating it with a huge community of up to 108 stars of destiny, which are basically the people that you can recruit. Watching your fortress transform into a lively home full of shops and kitchens and libraries and friends is really satisfying. It's a world where unity matters more than power. Every character you meet has their own quirks and talents and backstory, and by bringing them together, you create something greater than the sum of its parts. There really is a sense of found family here, and it's captured quite well in Suikoden 1 and 2. Living in this world would mean waking up in a castle you helped build, surrounded by people who believe in you. It's a world where you can create culture, lead with compassion, and enjoy a bowl of stew in the dining hall, full of old friends and new allies. It's the dream of building not just a home, but a community. Regardless of all the noise that's outside, you know what? If you have your 108 stars, I'd say you're doing pretty well. And lastly, talking about this game for the first time on my channel is The Secret of Evermore. Though it's a little bit more of a cult classic, I guess, Secret of Evermore presents a charming, tongue-in-cheek world shaped by imagination and nostalgia. You jump between different cities, villages, and prehistoric jungles. I mean, the atmosphere here is surprisingly cozy for a game with mutant plants and robots. There's this constant sense of whimsy throughout the game, even when you're in danger. The world is full of clever puns and weird monsters and unique settings that feel like someone mashed together a bunch of childhood movies and Saturday morning cartoons. It's like a love letter to imagination itself. Living here would mean never running out of weird stories to tell. One day you're crafting in a jungle hut, the next day you're fighting in a coliseum. It's unpredictable, funny, and full of personality, and sometimes the best worlds are the ones that don't take themselves too seriously. So thanks so much for watching the video today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and again, let me know what JRPG worlds you would love to live in as well. Bye-bye.